Welcome to Bold and the Beautiful 65 Spoilers. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and comment for more videos like this one.
Yeah, this storyline is officially spiraling, and honestly, it feels like it's supposed to. Nothing about Taylor and Deacon is subtle anymore, and this episode really drives home how exposed they've become. It all kicks off with Ridge barging into Taylor's office and catching them kissing, and I don't care how many times we've seen Ridge storm into a room, this one hits differently. There's no dramatic pause, no build-up. He just walks in and there it is. Taylor pulls back immediately. Deacon looks caught but not exactly ashamed, and Ridge just stands there like he's walked into a nightmare he didn't want to believe was real. And here's where it gets uncomfortable in a very human way. This isn't just Ridge the CEO or Ridge the protective dad. This is Ridge the ex-husband. The man Taylor once built her entire emotional world around. The fact that he is now the one telling her she's making a huge mistake? You can see how much that lands. Taylor isn't just defensive, she's wounded. Ridge goes straight into damage control mode. He doesn't ask how this happened, he doesn't want context, and he definitely doesn't care about feelings. All he sees is Sheila. He keeps hammering the same point, this has to end, now, before Sheila finds out. His frustration is palpable, especially when Deacon says he loves Taylor. You can literally picture Ridge shaking his head like, I do not want to hear this. Love, to him, isn't romantic here. It's reckless. Deacon, though? He doesn't back down. And honestly, that's part of what makes this so messy. He's calm but firm, saying what he feels is real and that he's done living his life based on fear. Whether you agree with him or not, there's something very raw about the way he refuses to apologize for having feelings. It just pours gasoline on the fire. Taylor tries to explain herself, that this wasn't planned, that it happened slowly, that she didn't set out to hurt anyone, but Ridge isn't interested. From his perspective, explanations are just excuses. He wants action. End it. Period. Then, because the universe clearly hates Taylor and Deacon, Steffy shows up later and delivers round 2. And wow. If Ridge was stern and angry, Steffy is emotionally nuclear. She launches straight into it, reinforcing everything Ridge already said but with even more urgency. Sheila cannot find out. People will get hurt. Families will be destroyed. And there's this underlying tone that Steffy knows exactly who will pay the biggest price if this goes sideways. Her. Taylor tries to push back, but Steffy isn't listening. She's not debating, she's issuing warnings. At this point, it almost feels like Taylor can't exist without someone telling her what to do. Ridge dictates. Steffy dictates. Everyone talks at her, not with her. You can see the conflict tearing her apart, wanting happiness but being terrified of the fallout. And Deacon? He's just standing there watching the walls close in. What really stands out to me is how relentless this all feels. Taylor and Deacon don't even get a moment alone before someone else storms in to shut them down. It's like the universe itself is screaming, this is a bad idea, while they're still trying to convince themselves it might be worth it. The biggest problem now is simple, too many people know. Steffy knows. Ridge knows. And the more people involved, the sloppier this gets. They're not hiding anymore, they're just delaying the inevitable. At this point, it's hard not to think Sheila finding out is no longer a what if, but a ticking clock. And with Ridge and Steffy breathing down their necks, the pressure might actually push Taylor and Deacon closer instead of pulling them apart. Because when everyone tells you you're wrong, sometimes that just makes you dig your heels in.